Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Bretonnian playthrough with me, the Coop 550. Having a quick look now at the overview map. I know it's been a while since I uploaded for this playthrough, but not to worry as we are proceeding now. So let me just double check where we're up to. I believe
and hero.
We were getting ready for a battle over there, which we'll see where exactly those forces of chaos move. And I believe we had another army.
Guardian.
So we did. Duke Beaumont of Baston. He's currently chilling like a villain himself. We do have quite a big economy, so I'm feeling maybe since our empire is expanding and the threat of chaos is growing.
You ask for
ruin
a
straight
boon.
away.
Speak, and I will see if it is within my power to
Take a
give.
quick sip of my coffee there. What do they want? They want the no, just definitely not. That is the solve your wars with those two people. It is the silliest thing you could be doing right now. You've got the hordes of chaos on your doorstep, and you're choosing to be at war. Just ridiculous. Okay, so Chaos are done gone fucked up. Technical term there. It looks very much like Chaos are moving up. So I have actually installed the latest patch. Reading over a few of the patch notes, it does look like there's one or two improvements that have been made, particularly with enemy heroes. It used to very much be the case that... Are you seriously shitting me?
Honor and glory.
Is it still going to be...
Attack.
See, this is the thing about the cat and mouse that I was mentioning about before. Enemy heroes just, all the time, especially if it's chaos, they'll just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's getting a little...
Lord of Bretonnian.
a little bit ridiculous, I must admit. So what we'll do, Marienburg's ready to level up, so we will level it up. As this Orc army is growing ever so much stronger.
Before glory.
Over here we have a not so powerful force, I must admit. But let's see what we can build. We could build some Grail Pilgrims, Men-at-Arms. Men-at-Arms are not the good ones, are they? Men-at-Arms, Polearms, Yeomen. They're the ones that have the decent morale, isn't it? So yeah, they have actually debuffed the Men-at-Arms a little bit, which isn't that much of a problem. We do have poor leadership on those, so I'll go ahead and disband those. Yeah, get rid of those bad boys. So we'll have 4 units of Pullman, 4 units of these. We got peasant archers there. The leadership is terrible, but the veterancy is pretty good. So I'll get 1 more unit of those. Look what else we can get. We can get some Knights of the Realm. Ooh, don't quite have enough for the questing knights, but we will get some Knights of the Realm. And that is us actually bankrupts. Wow, isn't that depressing? So we'll build up a force here, ready to defend Marienburg. We'll also... What's that? Blind, arrogant, spurned. Yeah, so none of these are really ideal for us, if I'm being honest, in terms of a hero we'd want. I mean, we could get him, because he's got the extra bonus to attack, and we did used to have him, I suppose.
Do you know who I am?
Perhaps if we get rid of that. 1500, then we could, yeah, recruit him there, I suppose, why not? Level 3 hero, pop him in Marienburg. Okay, so just having a gander then.
Yes.
700 and odd to spare. Is there anything else we can recruit? Might be able to buy back a... No, we don't quite have enough for those. So get one unit of those again. Then, what I believe we will do is... I don't quite think we can make it there and back to fight that army. No, we couldn't. So it looks like Ostermark is soon going to be destroyed because Chaos is rolling in with some pretty heavy thunder at the moment, which is a bit of a problem. So, Calfrans, let's see if we can negotiate some kind of a non-aggression pact with him because he's pretty pissed at us at the moment. And I don't want him to come and do something daft. Good man. Good man, Mr. Franz. You've earned yourself a series of pats on the back. They're improving. What about you? Are we trading with you? Yes, we are. We cannot trade with you. Stirland. We cannot trade with you either. Really? Oh, yeah, because they don't own the province there. Because Wissenland is pretty much wrecking everything. We are trading with you. We are not trading with you. Peculiar that a trade route can't be established when they're right next door to us, but hey ho, Eskimo. We do have war coordination targets, okay. Might have to start using those, you know, thinking about it. Maybe we could get some of our military allies to start pushing on up. But at the same time, I'm a little bit skeptical about what could be coming in from the south. Particularly since this place was still trying to get rid of that bloody vampiric corruption. Okay, so we'll end that turn there. I was just having a little bit of a recap because it has been a while. Apologies, I have just kicked my mat clay all over the floor. But we'll worry about that later.
You ask for a boon.
I wonder what
Speak,
Avaland want.
and I will see if it is within my power to give.
A defensive alliance, okay. Yep. I'm more than okay with you having a defensive alliance. I really wish they'd just stop running about. It's getting to be a really annoying thing now. Okay, so the dwarves have been wiped out. What's this? Okay, so we're not having that. Not one bit. So we've got both of those built. That's being rebuilt. In the meantime, I mean, we could go ahead and get this, get some more money, growth plus 40, but we don't really need it. Don't really need it. I mean, what I am thinking of doing is just hanging fire for a little bit, get ourselves a Grail Chapel, then we can go ahead and get both of our agents that we need. I'm not too keen on the trebuchets, to be honest. I think they're a little bit shit. We could also get the Great Temple of Orks. It's quite expensive, but 15 reduction, that'll be a 12 reduction, and it also does 4 to adjacents. Yes, I think we will do that instead, and then back in perhaps over here, go ahead and build something a little nicer. Well, we don't actually have Alt Dwarf, so put a pin in that for the time being. Perhaps we could build a temple over here. I mean, we do already have one here, which is going to give us max level damsels, so it's not that big of a deal really. Tell you what, we will do the exact same thing again. Perhaps we're just in range this time. No, again, they're out of range, just to piss us off. Let's see perhaps if by positioning ourselves there we might be able to block him out, which would be a fantastic way to get this campaign moving with a little bit more haste. I thought for a second Balthazar Gelt was sieging his own settlement. That would have been very bizarre. Let me just double check the garrison on Middenheim. I'm pretty sure it's quite strong. Well, that seems wrong. There's no melee units whatsoever. They just have peasant bowmen and knights of the realm and trebuchets. So that would most certainly get wrecked by any force that invaded it. So that's an interesting choice to say the least. Not to worry, we'll my mistake, it does look like someone has leveled up, so it is this Duke gentleman. Go ahead with that. What are your forces saying? You've got a pretty strong army really. Captain Popular strikes again with his messages. A good amount of bowmen, good amount of Grail Knights. One more man at arms with pole arms, because quite simply, why not? In fact, you know what? No. Disband you. Wait, let me double check actually. Yeoman shields, yeah. So disband you, and I get 2 yeomen with shields because they're better stats than the other units.
Guardian of Bretonnian.
Yeah, you're in mustering stance, which is perfect. That's exactly what we need. Anything you can build. Nope, you can only do global recruitment, so you're pretty pointless as of yet. You are still mustering, and you've got a few more turns so you can build up a force that's actually going to do anything. But what have you got? So 3 units of those, 4 units of those. Let's get 1 more unit of yeoman. That should be fine and dandy. another unit there. 2 units of knights, so I'll end this turn here.
Let the supplicant come forward.
Will you stop trying to get me to join wars against human factions when chaos is on your doorstep? Are you really that stupid? Okay, so
Noble.
just for a change, the game is deciding to be technical and bastard.
My reputation precedes me.
As you can see, chaos there. At least he cannot get straight back to our capital, which is a blessing in itself, I suppose. Yep, so you're bringing in an awful lot of money. What else is that we can do? Baston is in a good position. No need to. You can't even upgrade you any further. Why oh why that's there, I have no idea. Okay, there's a lot we can upgrade over here then, so let's definitely get that sorted. First of all, let's get more of an income. What do we have? So we've got a mustering field. Let's definitely. Can't get the cavalry just yet. Can't build anything else really just yet. So we'll hold fire. Hold off on that for the second. Hang fire. Yeah, probably the best thing to do. You're very nearly at surplus 5. Anything over here we can build? Yep, we got an entire free build slot. So let's get started on those walls in Elihart, because we will 110% need those. That's the whole reason why it got raided so easily in the first place. So if we can deal with the lesser forces quite easily, then we shouldn't have too much of an issue. Okay, so I don't think we can quite make it to there in terms of oh well, that's frustrating. That's really frustrating. We've lost an awful lot of points on Luon Linker because it's taken out all of our buffs. That's potentially game breaking for us there, because it's got rid of all of the buffs that we had along here, in addition to getting rid of his mount, because obviously as you've seen in the other games he has had all of these equipped. So since the patch that they have released from CA, it has screwed us over quite royally. But not to worry, these things happen. So I suppose what we will do then is beloved son of Bretonnian around south, allies in range get immunity to psychology. Yeah, I suppose we better do that.
No.
I mean, that is really frustrating now, because that's cost us quite a large amount, really. Quite a large amount indeed. And we only have 1 point on this gentleman to use, so I suppose might as well add it into there. Wow, that is very infuriating. Very infuriating. I wonder if it's done that at all my generals then. I might as well have a quick look, because if it has, that's... No, that's peculiar, because you used to got yours at the top, but Luon Linker seems to have had quite the downgrade. Interesting. Well, let's not cry about it any longer. Maybe it was just because it was too much fun for them to do it the fair way. So, there's a big army. We know if we don't go, they've definitely lost it. So the choices are potentially defeat a Varg army that we won't have to fight later and have some ally support. But if we hold now, you know what? I'm just going to turtle, since they've just got rid of my mounts. I'm definitely just going to turtle it. But that again, this is yep, there's nothing we can do. So end turn. Anyone has any idea how you can get around that with any fixes, I'm all ears, but I'm pretty sure you can't. I'm not joining wars against human factions. Yeah, no one else seems to be at war with Chaos.
Do you wish the lady's favor?
This... No wonder they're all asking me to join wars against each other.
For a boon.
I mean, you're at war with Chaos, but the others aren't, which isn't really making any sense. How very peculiar. I understand it does sound like I'm moaning a little bit here, but obviously, as I'm sure you can imagine, that is quite the game changer. I mean, the whole point of this is supposed to be that it's the end times, so everybody is
Come then. Only Sigma's god, Ulrich, can judge it worthy or no.
joined. So let's see if they'll join wars against the warriors of Chaos. Success chance low, yeah, so... Yeah, the odds of them doing that are just not going to happen. What I'll try and do is just get some military alliances going then. I suppose that makes the most amount of sense. So we have a military alliance with Hochland as well. Nordland.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire.
See what they do. Yep, they reject it, but I'll see if they... Is there a way for me to stop them being at war with people? Can I do that? Cancel, 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 cancel. No. No. Very bizarre. And again, I am now, of course, being raided. Which is... yeah, absolutely fantastic.
Never.
But let's not have any fear. Without further ado, let's get straight into a battle. Come on.
Death to the enemy.
I mean, you can see that it's 3 armies in total that will be marching out to face this. That's going to be kind of too many men for me to deal with, and it is a minor battle. I will just auto resolve it to save time. Oh, are you joking? They didn't even kill them all.
Very well, I go.
Or did they? Can't see them on the map anymore.
Armored in
I
faith.
guess they did. Okay, so we will get ammunition 3, leadership for infantry units. Yep, we will
My
need it.
strength and wisdom are yours.
What are you packing?
Lord, strike
Yep,
them
let's
down.
deal with these guys. Oh, okay, so this one's a much more even battle apparently. Just, sorry, respond to messages on my phone. Okay, yep, so we will go ahead and let this start loading. So he's got a mainly goblin army, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Our leadership should really surpass his, and they have actually in the patch, I believe CA said they have downgraded the strength of goblin archers because they were a little bit too accurate. Well, not too accurate, but too damaging for what they were. I've never really played tabletop myself, but I do know that goblins, as you can probably expect, are supposed to be absolutely dog shit at aiming a bow and firing a bow. So at least if CA are kind of patching it to be a little more in keeping. Okay, so we should be in any second now. I mean, yeah, I'm sure you guys have seen quite a bit of gameplay now of this. Obviously, there's a load of YouTubers who are currently doing this this game. But I'm thinking of perhaps it's a bit of a toss-up at the moment between where I go. I'm thinking of either doing a dwarf campaign with Thorin, Grudgebearer, or going with Ungrim Ironfist. Which obviously you guys, if you want to decide upon that, then by all means post in the comment section below, and whichever gets the most likes, then we will do. But at the same time, I'm also tempted to do a Warriors of Chaos playthrough,
Men at arms!
just for the simple reason that an awful lot, like in every single game I'm always fighting against Chaos, so it might be a little interesting to get a different perspective and actually be the Warriors of Chaos. Okay, so we're gonna put you as a group. Group and ready. You're gonna be a group.
Look at those knights.
Hmm.
It's a stirring sight, all right. Foul creatures. They despoil our...
I do love the Bretonnian voices. Feral creatures. They just spoil our lands. It's just hilarious.
Peasant bowmen!
So let's group these.
Foul group ready!
2 units of Grail Knights. Fan tippy tastic. Oh, Grail Knights with great weapons, that is. Well, they look fantastic. And then we will get our other ones on this flank. So they're just our Knights of the Realm. And then we have our Grail Knights, whose weapons should be glowing. Yes, they are. Cool. So we'll put one into this group.
Disbanding!
I honor my vow!
Good. We want you to honour your vows. So, number 5 plus you. Good amount of Grail Knights on that flank.
Men at arms!
Men at arms! Have you hold there, ready to move. Okay, so 1, 3, we'll put you on skirmish stance. You guys, do we have somewhere we can hide you that isn't Captain Obvious? Just have a quick gander at what we got. So it looks like we are fighting Wolf Riders, loads of archers, couple of Ork units. Then we got the Scrimmers over there. Yeah, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem, this. But what we will do is move everybody up nice and slow like so. You do indeed serve your liege. Now they did say they did some AI tweaks as well. I'm not too sure if that's in terms of AI recruitment or if that's the way they fight, because it would be very cool if they've made it so races fight a little bit more like you'd expect races to. Oh, that's the last sip of coffee there going down, so hopefully that will not inhibit me. Okay, so we've got a load of Wolf Riders over there. I'm thinking just in a second, absolutely go for it. The formation's getting scattered. Yeah, let's do it. Knights of the Realm did get a buff. They've taken a bit off their overall damage, but they have actually put a bonus onto the charge, so I'm more than happy with that. Again, let's get you guys going in. Let's get you guys going in, and let's get you guys going in. Hopefully we'll have some nice cinematic moments as the clashes happen. In the meantime, 2, 3, 4. Oh god, no. I didn't mean to do that. That's really annoying. But you know what? It's not the end of the world. Get those Scrim Cavalry in as well. Good amount of damage. Pull those out before they get tangled up. They should just be getting absolutely rickety wrecked. Yep, they're breaking more or less instantly. I'll be honest, it really does bug me when they don't actually run. But not to worry. So we'll move them out. Are our archers in range? They are not yet in range. They are now. So begin to fire. Begin to fire. And you two begin to fire. come on.
Moving a base! Ready for battle! We serve
Okay, so now they have left their archers exposed. We're just going to go nice and simple.
awaiting order!
I thought I was holding shift, yep.
Haste!
Good thing I checked that. Okay, so for some bizarre reason, these Knights of the Realm just refuse to listen to a damn word I say. Don't you dare break. I will be livid if you break. Okay, so let's move these guys out as well. Move these up. Move, you absolute bellends. Yeah, I still quite haven't worked out what it is that makes my men just refuse to do as I ask. It must obviously be a fault on my part, because you know, the game's perfect in every single way, but like it's registering that I've told them to move, as you can see there, and then instead of doing it, they're just like stood there talking about life, the universe, and everything with the Orks, so it's not really making sense to me. You know what? Let's not panic. Let's just get them directly engaged into combat. You two, get your sweet ass over there.
Men at arms!
Armed and ready!
Okay, so you, focus your fire on these guys.
We are ready!
We have lost far too many knights over nothing. Quite frankly. Get onto those, you little slags. I mean, seriously, what do you think you're doing? At all.
What don't you know?
Okay, it does not look like that our guy is going to win that fight, so flank.
For the lady!
Oh, actually, yeah, it does. He's wrecking them. As he should. I suppose he is level 10. Quite a brave guy, really, to face an Orc. And he's already routing. What a coward. Then again, that should cause some nice amount of routes for the entire enemy force. Get yourself hitting their archers now before I flying headbutt you in the groin. You absolutely abysmal excuse for soldiers. Get in there and help out your brothers before you also get headbutted in the groin. Quite how these guys are losing to Goblins is totally beyond me. I've just given you orders and you're just standing there. Come on. This battle is far from over yet. You deal with you before you also get headbutted. We are not finishing this battle until he is dead. Which should be soon. Should be soon. A couple more hits, perhaps one more good hit. Go on, lad. Go on. Now's your chance. Hit him while he's down. Don't run past him. He's on the floor. There we go. So their lord is dead. So now what we do is any excuse for veterancy. Run and chase down as many as humanly possible. Just for the sake of making sure that we can kill as many Orcs. The more we absolutely mow down now, the less we have to fight again, meaning the sooner we can get this army up north to start fighting against Chaos. Which, I'll be honest, we really, really do need. Let's see how well they do. Should be a pretty straightforward job, to be honest. Nothing too complex. There we go. So we'll end that battle, see what our losses are. 208 to 1,000. I know they lost over 1,100 more than us, but to be honest, I'm not very happy with that result, just for the simple reason that there were some of our elite units that we lost, and we got some good veterancy on them, granted, but at the same time, most of that army was made up of goblins, so it should have been a little stronger than that, I'll be honest. Although, our Duke did manage to kill their lord, so Zoc Ironjaw is no more, which is it's a benefit to us more than a hindrance, so I can't complain too much. But we shall see when we're back in the game, which shouldn't take too much longer. Did not use my yeomen at all during that game. The reason for that was they had more skirmisher cav than I did, so I figured what's the point really in sending them in, because they are just going to get peppered. Fair play to those yeomen actually, killing 82, that's pretty good. Same with these, 115, not too bad at all. Wow, Grail Knights with great weapons did actually kill an awful lot there. Wow, as did the actual Grail Knights as well. Well, 209 and 186. So yeah, I'm really glad that I have got a pretty much full cav army. It makes for a real powerhouse. Thinking perhaps if I have space, I'm not sure if I do have space in his army, but maybe get rid of those yeoman archers and put something like a damsel in it. That way we can have another army with magic, because magic is vastly important, particularly against chaos when you get things like what they called. Oh my god, slipping my tongue. Like a lord on the back of like a zombie, a chaos dragon, sorry, or something like a manticore. They can be really beneficial if you've got like single burst spells that you can just absolutely wipe the floor with them on. There we go, so that has brought the corruption down a little bit. He has leveled up now as well, which is good. So I will actually give him a horse. Just because, you know, he is a Bretonnian knight, and for him not to have a horse is a little disappointing. So we'll send him in. In the meantime, how are you looking?
Do you know who I am?
I know exactly who you are. You're the guy that's going to do your job, or you're going to get gatted.
My strength
Meantime, we'll pull you over here.
Valiant Lord,
Put you in Marienburg.
Lord of Bretonnia.
Yep, Lord of Bretonnia
Very
indeed.
well, if you insist.
Yep. Oh yeah, because of the stance he's in, never mind. That will go next turn. Anihart again. More money, more problems, please. Can upgrade that to level 3, but we don't really need to as of yet. We'll upgrade the docks, because again that is more money, and the bigger our economy, the more chance we have of surviving. You will need repairing, but we cannot do it, which is... that's a problem. That's a problem. I mean, I could get rid of that. No, that still wouldn't be enough, would it? No, so we might as well build it. Okay, not a problem. Next turn. Next turn we will do that. Just in case chaos comes a knocking. Fingers crossed, Nordland will go back home now and actually defend their lands. It doesn't look like that's the case. Hopefully they can push back chaos. If they don't, then it's not good for any of us. It does appear that I've actually lost a hero as well. I have no idea what happened to my Bretonnian hero, unless I've just sent him somewhere and completely forgotten about him, which, I'll be honest, is incredibly likely knowing me. Oh dear. So Ostland is now destroyed. Oh yeah, here he is.
My deeds are
So he's a level 9 hero. What we'll try and do is see if we can assault units 30%. That ain't gonna work.
True knight
What
of
about
Bretonnia.
you? 43%, let's give it a go. Yeah, surprise, surprise. Eric Riddler failed. Which is an absolute shock horror. I'm sure everyone in the campaign did not expect him to do the trademark fuck something up. But hey ho, Eskimo, it's done now. Let's have another gander then at Baudelaire. Can build some walls, but so far we don't really have anything to worry about. Shouldn't really be anything popping up to fight us. I am very tempted to start that being built. Just not too sure as of yet if it is the wisest move.
The lady wills it.
That is just a pitiful excuse for a battle we will not even bother. Speed and combat penalties caused by terrain are ignored by the unit. Leadership +4. Well, that is pretty goddamn good, really. So we will take on captives, and because we can, we will simply put them down. And that is a rebellion quaff there, so brilliant. Get replenish the numbers.
Noble.
Good amount of loot there as well. So yep, straight away we can get him his Royal Pegasus, which is pretty much needed. Pretty much needed. What else can he get? For cavalry units, yep. Lionhearted Rally. I think I'm just going to get him straight onto more damage for his cavalry units, as he is our main cavalry army. Yep, let's do that. More money.
Guardian of Bretonnian. Glory awaits.
Okay, so we've got the Duke now returning to where he originally was, on the back of his pretty Pegasus. In the meantime, it's like Vargs are about to assault the Brass Keep. Don't think the Brass Keep will hold it, to be honest. I can't make it there in one turn. But it does look like they managed to actually repel them, which is good because we're about to have an absolute slugfest of a fight coming for us. +1 hero rank for paladins. Yep, that's great. Let's get 20 turns. That is insane. I'm going to instead go for that and hope that Devotion to the Lady does not take that many turns to do, because I'll be honest, that is an absolute joke. But let's not worry. Okay, in the meantime, so we're going to drop you out your stance.
The lady wills it.
Can't quite recruit on him yet, which isn't that big a deal. Then over here, public order is good. Full force yet again. They're not that experienced, which is
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
potentially problematic. Level 9,
My
level 9.
reputation precedes me. Faith is my armor.
His army is more experienced though.
Do you know who
So I
I
suppose
am?
what we can do is... No, you know what?
Striking out.
Let's move all forces directly up into there, because we are going to need it. We really are going to need it. Shouldn't really have done that, because that's soon to rebel, so... Yeah, we'll pop you back for the time being while we recruit some more men. And then we'll have 4 full armies up in... I forgot what it was called now, was it not Nordland? It was... Middenheim, that's the one, yeah. Hochland Defender, oh my god! That is just so stupid. So stupid. Either way I'm breaking. Ah, I broke the wrong one. I broke it on the wrong one. Oh. What I am going to do, ladies and gents, I hope no one minds, but what I am going to do is just reload that because I misread which one it was. I'm terribly sorry about that. I'm just going to reload it back for that one turn. Obviously, I won't do any of the moves that were different. It is just literally the fact that I misclicked the other one and cannot be asked with it just seems a whole lot less logical with, since Hochland is one of the 2 only factions of the Empire that are not at war with Chaos. It seems ridiculous to enter a war on their side when I'm at war with Chaos. I'd much rather stay on the side of Nordland. I just did not read what it said correctly there, so apologies. But I'm going to get that sorted. However, though, does look like we have come to the end of the episode now, because that should be coming to a 35 minutes, so we will end this one here, and then next episode it does look like we're going to be having more battles against the Warriors of Chaos. So thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you again.